Hi friends, in this video we are going to see how to crochet this beautiful American football cocoon. Okay, this is very simple pattern. You can do just 1 hour. Okay, all we need to do is just a double crochet and a vertical and horizontal stripes. That's it. Okay, the same thing we'll be doing as a hat also. You can do whatever hat you want according to your wish, but the simple hat will be more matching for this cocoon. Okay, so let us start doing this. I am using the chocolate color. Okay, this bundle says I have to use 5 mm hook. Okay, so I am using 5 mm hook, right? So let us start doing this. Okay, so for this we have to do a magic circle. Pull this loop, single crochet. Okay, I'm doing it again for those who don't know how to do the magic circle. Just yarn over twice in the finger. Okay, now you have one front loop, one back loop. Back loop is with the longer tail. Now insert the hook and pull up the back loop. Okay, now hold the loop still and do a single crochet like this. Now you form the magic circle. Now when you pull this loop is become tighter. Okay, so like this you have to do the magic circle, right? Now let us start with the cocoon. So since we are doing a double crochet, I'm not going to do 3 chain and use that as a double crochet because it will form a little gap. So what I'll do is I'll do only 2 chains, which will not be our first double crochet. So I'll be doing 10 double crochet completely. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have done 10 double crochets without the chain 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now pull this loop so that it will tighter the double crochets. Now you form a first round. Okay, so slip stitch into the first double crochet, not the chain 2, right? So now we are going to do the increase. So every increase we will be increasing 10 stitches. Okay, so this round has 10 stitches. So next round will be having 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 is the standard increase where you stop increase and you can work throughout. Okay, if you want, I'm doing this for 0 to 3 months baby. If you want a little bit bigger, then you can always increase for 70, 80 stitches also. But my suggestion is that children will be comfortable in swaddling only within 3 months. So make sure you have your correct size. Okay, so after this we are going to do the increase. So now from 10 stitch we have to have 20 stitch, right? So we have to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So the 10 double crochet we have 2 in each stitch. We'll have 20 double crochets at the end. Okay, so do this and I'll meet you at the end how to let you know how to do the third round, which is having 30 stitches. Okay, see, now I have done 20 stitches, that is 2 stitch in each round. Now in the third round we have to have 30 stitches, right? So for that what I'll do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'll do an increase every second stitch. Throughout this increase till 60 stitches we'll do increase only in the second stitch. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is chain 2, which will not be my first double crochet. This will be my first double crochet, and now I'll do an increase in the second stitch. 1 2. Okay, so if you feel like you have 2 double crochets in this first stitch with the chain 2, you can always do a chain 3 and make it as a first double crochet. Okay, you can do the increase in the next stitch if you find it confusing like this. Say I'm doing chain 3 and I'm doing 2 double crochet in the next stitch. I'll show you how the gap will be. See, this gap I don't want in my cocoon, so that's why what I'll do is I will do only 2 chains which will be nothing. Okay, so I'll do my first double crochet as double crochet itself, then I'll do the increase in the second stitch. Okay, so now 1 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So by this I'll be having 30 stitches at the end of the third row. Okay, now all the increase round we'll be doing increase only in the second stitch, right? Okay, so do this. I'll meet you at the end and start the fourth round. Okay, see, I have come to the end of my third row. If in order to know how if you are doing it correct, always you should have a second stitch in the end, and it should be with 2 stitches. That's how you know you have done the round correct without missing any stitch. Now I will slip stitch into my double crochet, not the chain 2. I told you, right, the chain 2 will be nothing, it will be buried under the stitches. So now I have my 30 stitches, right? So now we have to do 40 stitches in each round. What I have told you already, every time we will be increasing only in the second stitches, right? So this is my second stitch of the previous 2 stitches. So now what I'll do is 1 double crochet, again 1 double crochet, because that will not be my second stitch and this is my second stitch. Now I'll do 2 stitches, right? So what I'm going to do is 1 1 2, also 1 1 2. If you see the stitch where you are doing the 2 double crochets, if you see the previous round, it will be your second stitch of the previous round. See, right? So now what I'll do, 1 1, the second stitch I'll do 2. So now by this way I'll be having 40 stitches in the fourth round. Okay, right? 1 1 2. Okay, so do this. I'll meet you at the end of this row to let you know how to do the fifth round, right? See, at the end of fourth round also you will be having the space for 2 double crochets. Okay, because the last stitch will be our second stitch of the 2 stitches, so that you will be having an increase in that stitch also, right? So now I'll have 40 stitches in my fourth round. Now we have to have 50 stitches in our fifth round. So how to do that? We have to increase every second stitch, right? So for that we have to do 1 1 1 2, also 1 1 1 2. Last round we have done 2 1s and a 2. So this round we'll have 3 1s and 2. Okay, so chain 2 counts as nothing. So double crochet, double crochet, double crochet and 2 double crochets. So 1 1 1 2. If you see the second stitch where you have done the increase, it will be the second stitch of the previous round. Okay, so like this you have to continue this round. You will have 50 stitches at the end. Okay, so 1 1 1 2. Right, if you see the 2 increase stitch where I have done my 2 stitch, it should be the second stitch of the previous round. Okay, so continue till the end. We will do one more increase to have 60 stitches. Okay, see, I have completed my fifth round. I have 50 stitches. In the last stitch has all the rounds I have 2 stitches, right? So now I will be slip stitching into my first double crochet, right? Now we are going to do another increase. By the end of this round we'll have 60 stitches, right? So as I already told, we'll be doing increase in this second stitch, that is within the 2 stitches we'll be doing increase in the second stitch. For that we have to do 1 2 3 4 1 and in the 5th stitch we have to do 2. So last round we have done 3 ones and a 2. Now we have to do 4 ones and a 2. So if you want to increase another round, you have to do 5 ones and a 2. Okay, so like this you have to increase according to your desired size. Okay, since I am doing this for a newborn, I will stop increasing in this round what we are about to do. Okay, so chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 2 3 4, right? So now I have reached my 5th stitch, that is the second stitch of the previous round, where I will be doing a increase as 2. So like this we have to continue 4 ones and a 2, 4 ones and a 2. So like this you can increase 5 ones and a 2 in the next round and 6 ones and a 2 on the round after that. Okay, till you have reached the desired size. See, now I have done 1 2 3 4. Now I'll be doing my increase, right? So continue till the end. By the end of this round you will have 60 stitches. Now after that we will do the next round. Okay, see, I have completed my 6th round. I have 60 stitches, right? I have done with the increase. Now I will be doing one double crochet in each of the stitch throughout. Okay, so for that what I'm going to do is, this is a border round for the white stripe I have shown you. Okay, so this what I am going to do is, in the pattern they have done all the double crochets, but I just wanted it to be a little bit comfortable for the baby, so that it has some air circulations. So instead of doing a double crochet in this round, I am going to do a crisscross stitch. Okay, which is nothing but 1 double crochet in this and another double crochet in the back side, right? So chain 3. Now I am doing chain 3 for a double crochet because this round is full of gap. Okay, so that's why I am doing a chain 3 instead of a double crochet, because I need the gap for the air circulation in the cocoon. Okay, so once I have done my 3 chains, I am going to work a double crochet in the back stitch. Okay, so this is how we have done a crisscross stitch, right? This using this pattern we have done a headband also, if you would like to know this stitch better. Okay, so after this what I'm going to do, I will skip the next stitch and I will do the double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Now I'll be doing a double crochet in the skipped stitch by working backwards. So this is how I'll be doing my crisscross stitch. See, I'm having this gap, right? So skip next stitch and do a double crochet in the next stitch. Now do the double crochet in the skipped stitch by working backwards. See, now we have the crisscross stitch with the gap, right? See, but you have to make sure that you are skipping the correct stitch. See, this stitch itself is having this much gap, but this is the used stitch. You have to check whether this is the used or unused stitch, and then you have to do the double crochet in the stitch after that. Now we will do the double crochet in the skipped stitch, right? So make sure you are doing, since we have even numbers, we will be fine with this rounds. We have 60 stitches, right? So we will have all the stitches covered without any single double crochet left out, right? See, what I'm doing is I'm skipping this stitch and working a double crochet in the next stitch. After that I'm doing a double crochet backwards in the previous stitch. See, you can see the gap like that. Like this, we'll have the gap and the baby will be having a much air circulation inside the cocoon, right? So continue the same pattern throughout and slip stitch into the top chain of the chain 3, because we have done a chain 3 for the double crochet here, right? Okay, so I'll meet you at the end and show you how this round turns out. Okay, see, I've completed this round. I have done all the crisscross stitch and I have done reached the last stitch. Now I'll be doing slip stitch in the top chain of the first chain 3. Okay, so this is how our round is gonna be, right? This is an optional round. If you want, you can do it, or you can just do one double crochet in each of the stitch as a normal stitch. Okay, now we are going to do the white stripe. For that I am taking half white. If you want, you can take the pure white also, right? So slip stitch. See, this stripe, I don't want it to be small like one double crochet, and I don't want it to be larger like two double crochet. For that, what I'm going to do is, let's say 2 rounds of single crochet is equal to 1 double crochet. Now I'm going to do 3 rounds of single crochet, so that it will be bigger than 1 double crochet and also smaller than the 2 double crochet. You're getting my point, right? I don't want that stripe to be this much big or this much small. I want it to be like this. So instead of doing a double crochet, I'm going to do 3 rounds of single crochet, 1 single crochet in each stitch, no increase, nothing. So for that, chain 1, do a simple knot. I always do a simple knot to secure. If you don't want, you don't do, and always weave in the tail end. Okay, now do a single crochet in the same stitch as a slip stitch, that is in the chain 3, top chain of chain 3, and then continue your single crochet in each of the stitch. Okay, we will have 60 stitches throughout, so do 60 single crochet in each stitch. After that, once you done this round, you can slip stitch into the first single crochet and do the same round 2 more times, so that you will have 3 rounds of single crochet. Okay, so continue till the end. I will show you how the stripe has come. Now then we'll continue with the chocolate color, that is on the brown color. Okay, so do 3 rounds of single crochet and meet me there once you've done the 3 rounds, right? See, I have done 3 rows of single crochet. Okay, now we have to change the color back to brown. Okay, before that, if you want to do the hat also with the same football set, you have to do the same 10 rounds what we have done just now. This is exactly the same hat what you have to do for the set of this cocoon. Okay, so if you want to do the hat, you can follow the same 10 rounds, right? Now we have to change the color back to brown for continuing the cocoon, right? So I am doing a slip knot. I will fasten off this tail end. Okay, so take the color back, join 2 chains, which will not be our first double crochet, right? Do a gentle knot, do a double crochet in the same stitch where you have done the slip knot. Okay, now continue 1 double crochet in each of the single crochet. See, this 3 rounds of single crochet is not not as much as thin as one set of double crochet and not so broader as 2 rounds of double crochet. That's why we have done 3 rounds of single crochet. Now we have back to our color and we are doing 1 double crochet in each stitch. This is the round we are going to continue till the end. Okay, see, now we are having 10 rounds, right? 6 rounds of increase. Now we have got 60 stitches and 1 round of crisscross, which is the 7th round, and 3 rounds of single crochet, which is 8, 9, 10, 10th round. So from the 11th round till 30th round, that is 20 rows, you have to do 1 double crochet in each of these stitches, no other change or anything. Okay, so till from the 11th round till you reach the 30th round, you have to do 1 double crochet in each of the stitch, and you end up with the bigger cocoon, right? So after that we'll do 2 more rounds. I'll let you know how to do that later. So now we have to continue 1 double crochet in each of the stitches till you reach 30 rounds in total from the beginning. Okay, so as I already told, you can do the same hat with following the same pattern till the 10th round. Okay, so I'll continue till 30th round and I'll meet you at the end how my cocoon turned out, and I'll let you know how to end it, right? See, I have completed 12 rounds of this double crochet, right? 20 rows. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Okay, so after this I have got an idea that why it should be always a covered one but not an open one. So I thought that we have to do 2 more rows, so I thought that it should be an open one, so that whenever you feel like putting in the baby till the arm level, you can always button it up. Or if you want to have the cocoon just for the waist level, you can always open the button with the open rows. Okay, so for that what I'm going to do is, instead of working as a round for the next 2 rows, I'll be working as rows. Okay, so when I start, I'll start with 3 chains, which is our first double crochet, which will be our buttonhole. Okay, this row we'll do as normal. Next row we'll have the 3 chain. Okay, so chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch, and 1 double crochet in all the stitches around. Okay, so instead of slip stitching into the first stitch, I'm not going to slip stitch. I'll start another round, other row with the open and this side alone. Okay, so do this round, that is the 21st round, as normal, and I'll show you how to start the next round without slip stitching. Okay, in that way we'll have this as a open cocoon. So whenever you feel like open, you can it will be easy for you to keep the baby inside the cocoon by having the button. Okay, so that's why I thought let me have only one button with the 2 rows. Okay, if you will see once we have completed it. Okay, so continue this round but stop before slip stitching, and I'll show you how to start the next round. Okay, see, I have completed this round, but I'm not going to slip stitch into the first stitch because I want this to be open. Okay, so that which will be making this cocoon open one, so that you can always fold this and make the baby comfortable. Okay, so after this what I'm going to do is, instead of slip stitching, I'll start another round, chain 3. Why I'm doing chain 3 here? Because this can be our buttonhole. If I attach a button in the same row in this side, then this chain 3 gap will be our buttonhole. Okay, so no need of having a buttonhole separately. Okay, chain 3, do a double crochet in all the stitches. See, this gap is more than enough for our buttonhole, right? So I am continuing this row as a open row instead of a closed round. Once I have completed this round, I'm done with the cocoon. I'll just edge it up with the single crochet and attach a button here. Okay, so once we have done this row and a single crochet round, we have to do the central stripes like a football. Okay, so continue this round, and after you complete a double crochet here, do a single crochet, start from here to the round, not with the slip stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this round to show you how to start the single crochet. Okay, see, I've completed this round. This will be my open round so that I can attach the button here and use this chain 3 as a buttonhole to close it. Okay, so now we are going to do the edging round, which is nothing but a single crochet round. So chain 1 and do the single crochet all the way across and fasten off while you complete the single crochet in the top chain of chain 3. Okay, so after doing this, we'll do the stripes. Okay, see, I've completed the single crochet round. You can see how well the edge has been made. Okay, if you do only the double crochet, it will be much of little bit loose and you will not be having a perfect finishing. Okay, so always end your projects with single crochet, right? So I'm doing chain 1 and I will fasten it off. Okay, later I will be weaving in all the tail ends here. Okay, so now here is where I'll be attaching my button, and this will be my buttonhole. Okay, so for this, for having the stripes, horizontal and vertical stripes as in football, you can choose the exact place. See, one of the thing what is optional is the button. If you don't want the button, you can always make these 3 rounds, that is 2 double crochet and 1 single crochet round, as a closed one also with a slip stitch, and you can work on round and round. Okay, the button is optional, right? So after that, if you don't have button, you can always do the stripes either in this side or this side, any way you can do. But if you do have a button, then you have to make sure that whether you want this button to be in the front side of the cocoon or the back side of the cocoon. If you feel like the button will be making uncomfortable for the baby if it is in the back, then you have to do the stripes in the open side alone. Okay, so if you have worked only in the rounds without any button, you can always have the stripes anywhere. You can always have the sides where you have started the other round in the edge, and you can do the stripes anywhere here. Okay, so it's up to you how you want your cocoon to be. Okay, so since I want my button to be in the front side, I'll be working only in this side of my cocoon. Okay, though I have my joining here, I'm okay with that. So I'll be working in this side. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do is, apart from this 3 rows, that is in the open rows, I have 20 rounds, right? So I have to partition this equally so that my stripe will be in the center part. Okay, so what I have to do that is, I'll be leaving 4 rounds here and 4 rounds here. Okay, so I'll be having 12 rounds in between. In these 12 rounds, I'll be working the vertical stripe, right? I'll be starting with the 5th round and I'll be ending the stripe with the stripe before the before having 4 rounds, that is on the 16th round. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do is, make sure you have a long yarn for this stripe, right? So now I am inserting my uh, my needle in the fifth row. 1 2 3 4 5. Fifth row I am inserting my needle, right? Make sure this is in the center. Okay, or you can always count the 30 stitches from here to here, because totally we'll have 60 stitches, right? So you can count 30 stitches in the front part, and you can insert the yarn in between the 15th and the 16th stitch, right? So after inserting this, what I'll do is I'll insert after 2 rows. Okay, so every 2 row I'll be inserting the yarn needle. Okay, so I have told you I'll be using 12 stitches, right? So I'll be having 6 stripes like this. So so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 4 more to go. 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? So if you see here, I have, apart from this open rounds, I have 1 2 3 4 rows left. Like in the beginning I have 4 rows in the end also, right? Apart from this open rounds. Now what I'll do is I will insert into the, to fill these gaps, I have to fill these gaps, right? So make sure you are inserting into the same stitch where you had your first open stripe, right? So once I reach here, you do not have to miss any of the gaps here, so that your stripe will be a completed one. Okay, so after this, what I'm going to do is I'll be inserting it here. Now here. So I've completed my vertical stripes like this. Okay, so now I have to fill my horizontal stripes. So you can see I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 sets of 2 rows, right? So I'll be having my vertical stripes in every 2 rows. So 1 2 3 4 5 stripes I'll be having, 5 horizontal stripes, right? So for that, what I'm going to do is I'll be inserting from here. I'll be skipping 3 rows and I'll be inserting my hook here. Okay, so again in this side also I'll be having 1 2 3 rows. I'll be inserting my hook in the third stitch. See, you can see how my horizontal strips have been made. Now what you can do is you can insert into the same stitch two rows up, then insert into the same stitch as of here, right? So your horizontal strips will be of same width. Now I'll be inserting into the 2 rows above. So this is how my stripes is gonna be. You can always do how many stripes you want according to the size of the cocoon you have done. Since I have done only 20 rows, I am doing every 2 rows. Okay, it need not to be perfect because you know football will be always of not with the same number of stitches, it varies, right? So you can always do how many stitches you want. So this is how, see, I have done my stripes. You can see 4 rows here, 4 rows there, so that my stripes is equally partitioned, right? And I'll be fastening this by weaving in the tail ends like this. Okay, so make sure you have done the stitches correctly. Okay, so if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Share your photographs to me if you if how to let me know how it turned out. If you want to do any other thing, you can always ping me in Facebook or comment it here so that we can do it together. Okay, above all, like our Facebook page and subscribe to the channel so that you will never miss any video. Thank you.